Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Cinnamon Stitches. I am your yarn host, Jennifer. I'm moving stuff closer to me. I have to have beverages on hand because, as you can hear, I swallowed a horse. Or a frog. Something's going on. I'm finishing off my tea from Tuesday Tea with Cinnamon video. It is delicious, by the way. It is... what do I do with it? Taylor's Harrogate Sour Cherry. The rhubarb flavor is like mind-blowing delicious for me. Love it. Watch that video if you haven't, because I tell lots of stories in my tea time videos. Yeah, it's good videos. Okay, so today and the rest of this week, I'm just going to show you some stuff that I'm either working on, or I'm going to show you some stuff that I have purchased or has been purchased for me. Today we are talking about Joanns. I went to Joann's and I purchased some fabric. I went to Joann's for something totally separate, but I got a this was last week. And I wasn't going to plan showing this fabric to you, but I have to. Because I got tagged. I got tagged in a couple of posts showing this fabric. I freaked out when I saw this fabric. If you guys know me and you know my love for Stitch from Lilo N Stitch, Joann's has Valentine fabric with Stitch on it. I freaked out. So I got the flyer, and the flyer had some really good coupons in it, which I hope the flyer is still in my purse because there's more coupons in there. And there was also a sale on fabrics, which I hate paying full price for fabric. I hate it. But I went there and I went to Joann's looking for a budget journal that I showed in a previous video. I bought a journal just for budgeting. Not a journal. A planner. Let me get it. What did I do with it? I just had it. It's over here on my cart. I forgot to put it away. So I got a budget journal. I got this at Joann's. Know your worth. It just, the whole journal, it's not a journal. The whole planner is based off of budgeting, finances, etc., etc. I checked Michael's first. Michael's did not have it. I'd been to Hobby Lobby, and Hobby Lobby may have had it, but I found this ultimately at Joann's. And that's what I went to Joann's for. But that was on sale. And of course it's not going to go back in where I want it. I went with Juju. Can I tell you, that girl does not help me save money. She's like, yeah, you should get that. Yeah, you should get that. And at one point I'm looking at her, I'm like, you're supposed to be telling me, no, you don't need that. Because I was holding on to my money so tight before we bought the refrigerator. And every extra penny I had was going into my savings account. And when I bought the refrigerator, I felt free for a minute. And so whenever I had a little bit extra money, I was blowing it instead of putting it into my savings account. And so I was like, I need to reel myself back in and get back to, I need to save, I need to be realistic, I need to have money for, like last week, we're driving, we went to, I think the grocery store, the post office maybe, and on the way home the tire is going flat, and we have like we have the monitoring thing, you know, the computer in the car that says, hey, your tire's going flat. So we got home and there was a deck screw in our tire, like a 4-inch deck screw. And so that's why I need savings money, so that we can get a tire if we need to. Because I'm very much the saver. I'm very much the emergency fund keeper. Mr. Cinnamon is a spender. He's absolutely a spender. So I need to be careful. I need to reel myself in when I go to spend, you know. I try to be realistic with stuff like that. So when we were at Joann's, I was like, Juju, like, look at this. She's like, you should definitely get that. And she kept saying it over and over. I'm like, girl, you're not being helpful. You're supposed to tell me you don't really need that, Mom. Like, I put all this pressure on her. Because usually when I go shop with Mr. Cinnamon, I do not. I don't spend with him, and I don't know why. I feel guilty, maybe. I spend with my sister, Baby Peperico, when her and I get together, we spend, but she also will tell me, do you really need that? And I'll do the same for her. And Juju has to learn that. She has to learn how to be a girl shopper. I'm going to have to teach her. I also have to teach her to not feel guilty because she gets that from me. Like, I have guilt shopping. Like, I use shoppers guilt really bad. And she's starting to do that. And I'm like, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. Like, you need to be realistic and save your money, but don't make yourself feel bad when you buy something. So with that being said, I bought fabric. Some of this is Juju's fault entirely. And I'll tell you why. Get rid of the bag. Get rid of the bag, because now I can put it away. I don't normally buy, what is this stuff called? I want to say fleece. It's not fleece. Oh my, what is the name of this fabric, you guys? What is this stuff called? The fuzzy stuff. Flannel, the flannel-y stuff, you know, the soft. It's soft. All right, so we're walking along, and I saw this fabric. I'm almost positive this is the fabric I saw on Crafty Bones. Crafty Bones. I was watching her, and she was making baby blankets for coworkers or something like that. And she had this fabric. I love turtles so much. I love sea turtles. I had a pet turtle when I was a teenager. Her name was Daisy, although I think she was a boy. She was a red ear slider. And yeah, I love turtles. I love aquariums so much because I love seeing sea turtles. I've never seen one in the wild yet, but like one day I want to see a sea turtle in the wild. I don't care where it's at. I don't care if I gotta go scuba diving. I don't care if I get eaten by a shark afterward. I want to see sea turtles in the wild. I love turtles. I love sea turtles. And so when I saw this fabric on her channel and then we saw it at Joann's, I was like, okay, I need a yard of that. I need a yard of that because I don't have a problem making bags out of this fuzzy material. I will line it with regular cotton. But like the outside can be fuzzy, like not a big deal. But if you put the fuzzy on the inside, it will fuzz up your yarn. So I don't suggest putting this on the inside, but this could be the outside of your bags if you make bags. This also makes really good like receiving blankets or like floor mats for little kids. I have made burp cloths out of this material. I have made lots of things, lots of things. I have made a bolster pillow out of this type of fabric. So I know how to work with this fabric. This fabric's really easy to work with and it's so pretty. So I got a yard of that. And then Juju saw this. And I had to get it because she's my Juju bee. She's my Juju bee. I relate bees to Juju and I relate ladybugs to Juju because she's born in June. And also my tattoo that's on my leg is a rose, which is her birth month flower, rose. And then there's a ladybug on there because I like ladybugs. And so that and Juju's name is in the tattoo. I have yet to get one for little man, but I need to do that. I'm hoping this summer I can go get my tattoo with him or just have his name added to that with a flower. I don't know what I'm doing, but I do need to add his name. So the bees, she saw the bees, and I was like, oh, bee, and I love bees. I'm not scared of bees. I've never been scared of bees. I've only been stung once. But I have lots of like photographs. I like taking pictures of bees. There's a lot of bees up in the mountains in Shenandoah. And so in the summertime when you go, there's lots of bees and butterflies. And I like the really fat bees with the like the furry. I love them. They're so pretty. I just like bees. And so I had to get this. This is so stinking cute. And then Juju also saw this fabric, and when she pointed it out to me, I'd never seen fabric like this before. So I had to get this because I'm a knitter now. Look at, it says knit. It's got a scarf. It's got balls of yarn and skeins of yarn and knitting needles. And I freaked out. I was like, knit. They didn't have crochet. I looked. But it's all the same, the fuzzy fabric. So, and I got a yard of each so that there is enough for me to make a bag for myself and a bag for if I decide to put it in the shop. I don't know when that is going to happen. Probably not anytime soon. But just beware that that is my plan, that I bought enough to make 2 bags. Or 3 bags, depending on the size of the bag that I make. This is the fabric that was in the Joann's ad, and I freaked out when I saw it. You guys, when Lilo N Stitch came out, it was not, it didn't make as big of a splash as like I thought it should, or I still think it should have. And they did not have lots of like cool merchandise with Stitch on it. And as the years progress, Stitch has become a cult classic. Like, there is a following of people who just love Stitch, relate to Stitch. Stitch is Lucas's spirit animal because Stitch has a good heart, but Stitch gets himself into trouble. And I just relate Stitch to Lucas. Like, little man is Stitch all the way, but I've always loved Stitch. Mickey Mouse and Stitch, they are my favorites. When I saw the Valentines, and a lot of times they'll have Stitch with Angel or Bougie Boo, which is Stitch's girlfriend. I don't like her. It's one episode of the TV series, and then, like, she's really big in Japan. I don't like Bougie Boo. I don't like Angel. I just want Stitch by himself. I like Stitch. I like the original. Don't get me wrong. The Lilo & Stitch cartoon series on Disney was amazing. I loved every episode. It was cute. I liked it. But I like Lilo and Stitch together. I don't like, you know. But so Valentine's with just Stitch and the kisses. This is so cute. It makes me so happy. So this might or might not be bags, but I don't know. Because I can make things other than bags. Like, I can make cool stuff. I know how to sew. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. It's only a yard. But I bought that for myself. And these other 2 I really pretty much bought for myself too because they're so cute. They're so cute. We got Mickey Mouse, Cupid. Oh my god, I freaked out when I saw these. And this is the point when I had these cut. I was like, I have to leave this store before I have no money. I'm going to be selling my organs to get stuff. I gotta go. I gotta leave. So they had the Cupid Mickey, which is just the cutest thing ever. It's so pretty. I just like it so much. And those hearts are glittery. They're glittery. And the glitter does not rub off. So stinking cute. And then I love Mickey and Minnie together. I'm not a big fan of Minnie by herself. And I definitely don't like Daisy Duck. She's got an attitude problem. But that's neither here nor there. I like Mickey and Minnie together because even though I really love Mickey Mouse, I prefer Mickey Mouse alone. I relate me and Mr. Cinnamon to Mickey and Minnie, so like I like them together. But I just thought this fabric was really cute, and they got the little love letters on there. I just think that is adorable. It's adorable. And they made me so happy, so I bought them. That's pretty much all that I bought at Joann's. Is I bought fabrics. But like I said, these were on sale. And then I had coupons on top of it. And I got my budget planner that I wanted. I think I bought something else there too, but I cannot remember. But you know, it's alright. I don't think I bought yarn. That day. I didn't find anything interesting that I wanted, but I was so happy with those fabrics. And now I just need to find the energy to sew. And I need to put those away. I need to file them. And I have when I've been going to the reuse shops, the craft reuse shops, the creative reuse shops, which are like thrift stores for arts and craft supplies. There's one in Richmond, there's one in Norfolk, there's one in Greensboro, North Carolina. Like there's one in Ann Arbor, Michigan that I want to go to. When I go back to Michigan, Juju has already asked me. She's like, "Can we find one in Michigan?" I was like, "I already know where one is at. It's all right." I I have been trying to buy plain colored fabrics for the liners. So I've been trying to make sure that I have a myriad of colors for the liners of the bags to match some of the fabrics that I have. So I have like purples, pinks, like that kind of thing. So that I have a liner that matches the fabric somewhat. So for like these, I would probably put like pink or red on the inside. I am out of red though. I used up all my red. Or polka dot. Like I could put polka dot. I have polka dot. And so I stock up on some of those for like liners for the bags. I have yellow for the bees. You know. So yeah. Alright guys. That's it for today. I just wanted to show you my really cool fabric haul. I will be, when I have time, when I have the energy to make some of those into bags, I will definitely be making more bags. And then when I have enough, I will put some in the Etsy shop. I also want to, when the weather gets warmer, dye some more yarn and put that in the Etsy shop. So maybe I'll just save up and like do a big Etsy reloading like in the springtime. It's not going to be anytime soon. I got so much going on. But yeah, that's all I wanted for today. I will let you guys go about your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.